Hey guys, welcome back in. The time right now is 9:23. It's been well known for quite some time that Google, Facebook, they're collecting a lot of information about all of us. Information you may not even know that you're putting out there. It's interesting. Dave Hatter's with us right now, cybersecurity consultant. Amazon, we think of Amazon Prime, Amazon Alexa. There are other services I was surprised to find out, and products really ubiquitous there. Things
Absolutely.
like Whole Foods.
Yep. You know, Amazon, I think, owns a lot of things most people don't realize. They make products, they offer all these different services, and I think you could argue, depending on how many different Amazon products and services you use, they may know more about you than any other company on earth at this point. And as their footprint expands, like Ring doorbells, you mentioned Whole Foods,
Yeah.
even IMDb, they own that. They're into so many things. There's so many different ways they can potentially collect information about you.
And obviously we have these listening devices right now that can be really convenient, especially for busy parents out there. Maybe they've got their hands full, right? So they're making those verbal commands. But these things that we've heard are even listening in when they're not activated, but there's a way you can kind of delete some of that info?
So Amazon has Alexa, that's their personal digital assistant. You'll hear people call them different things. And then they've got Echo, which is the product, their fundamental product that interfaces with it. You can access it other ways. There have been some issues with Alexa and Google's product and Apple's product, Siri, where, you know, something on TV might say something that turns it on. There have been all kinds of instances, and there's a great article for folks that are interested. You can go look where a reporter went back into 4 years of his history from Alexa and found a lot of things in there he was surprised that it recorded. So I'm not saying you shouldn't have an Alexa. Now, I'm a tinfoil hat guy, no Alexa for me, but you need to understand the consequence of all these things. These companies, in many cases, you're not the customer, you're their product. They're providing all these services either for free or at low cost because they want your data. They're building very elaborate dossiers on you, not necessarily bad, but then sometimes that information is stolen or leaked. Sometimes it's used in ways you couldn't have anticipated. You could be doxxed. There's all these different things.
And so the big question, I think the overarching concern here and the sobering question is, who is accessing this data and why?
Well, that's another significant concern, Rebecca, and it's come up recently with Alexa that they have engineers who are sometimes listening to things that have been recorded, and they have systems that are using that data to try to improve its speech. So its speech capabilities, how it listens to you and understands what you're asking for. It's hard to say. You read the terms of service for this stuff, it's 40 pages of legalese. You can't understand this stuff.
You can feel a little bit helpless in this, but is there anything you can do really quick?
Yeah, there's a few suggestions. Try to limit your understand the potential consequences, limit your footprint. If you're worried about Amazon having us, use other services where you can. You can set your browser in incognito mode, use Tor. There are things you can do. So just search privacy online, and you'll find a lot of things you can do to try to limit your footprint.
All right. Useful information. Thanks so much, Dave.
Always my pleasure.
Thank
you.
Appreciate it. We are back with another check of your first alert forecast and headlines. Coming up, we'll send it to Frank.